The following video broadcast is brought to you by Welia Health.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to a new era in healthcare.
With expert caregivers
In advanced facilities,
we help you live
in the best way possible.
Engaged, encouraged, and well.
So welcome.
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 Welcome to the new Welia Health.
Live life well.
The following is a production of WCMP Sports. It's time for section semifinal action here on KBEK. Tonight we'll see the Mora Mustangs getting set to battle the Milaca Wolves. Tip-off is coming your way shortly, but now we send it out to the court for the pregame. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's broadcast of semifinal section boys basketball action here on 95.5 FM KBEK. I, of course, am Ethan Game Day Gilman, and joining alongside me here this evening is going to be Joe Lattimore. Joe, thanks for joining me here this evening.
Yeah, thanks. It should be a fun one here tonight. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a year since I've been over here, so had a great crowd here for the first game, and this one shaping up to be a nice crowd here as well, so looking forward to this one.
Yeah, it should be a fun one. These two teams are pretty darn familiar with each other, but it is there's a lot more on the line here this evening, so I'm expecting a very, very competitive game here. Of course, we're at Sexton Arena on the campus of St. John's University, just a little ways outside of St. Cloud, Minnesota. So if you're tuned in for this one, it should be a good one. These two teams met twice during the regular season. The first game in Milaca went to double overtime, where the Mora Mustangs got the victory over the Wolves. Then the second time around, that game was played in Mora, where Milaca got the victory over the Mustangs. So they have split the season series, and it all comes down to this. It's not only bragging rights for the next year, but it's also a chance to punch their ticket to the championship game at St. Cloud State. And I mean, Joe, when you're a player and or coach in a situation like this, I mean, what's running through your head right now?
Excitement, a little bit of jitters right here to get going. It'll be so both teams. I mean, like you said, both teams know each other really well. They play each other 2 times a year, so the familiarity is really there. So you're not playing anybody that you don't know. So that'll help both teams get kind of comfortable early. But just getting those jitters out of the way right away, and just playing basketball, getting down to okay, we need to play basketball. This is how we're going to do it. So that'll be the key to see who can settle down first and then get going on a run. But like you said, both teams won at each other's court, so now it's a rubber match at a neutral site. So bragging rights and hardware on the line tonight. The winner goes to St. Cloud, so that's pretty exciting for either team here.
Yeah, it is, and these two teams, of course, a little bit of a rivalry between these two, and yeah, as we mentioned, they split the series between each other during the regular season. But I gotta imagine, obviously, you mentioned the jitters are running, the emotions are running high, because it's not only a section game, it's not only a semifinal game, it's a conference game as well. I mean, there's just so much that goes into this one, but I gotta imagine that obviously in games like this, the emotions are going to run high, but I got to imagine you got to try your best to keep those emotions in check and just go out and play your basketball.
Right, using the muscle memory that got you here, the skills, the fundamentals that you worked on, playing within yourself, coaching what your team can do. That's going to be the key. You know, I was just thinking about this during the talk there. You know, one thing, you know, when you're playing on a neutral court, it's a little different, a little anxious. You kind of don't know the lines and the sight lines, you know, especially in big gyms like this where, you know, you play in a high school gym, that ball is right behind you. Here there's a lot of open space behind him, and then sometimes that messes with the shooter's eye. But what's nice about it is both teams have played here on Saturday, so they're familiar with the court, so that should help both teams get off to hopefully hot starts.
Absolutely, and these two teams kind of on opposite spectrums, where you got Milaca, who is the second best scoring offense in Section 6AA, just behind Albany with 73 points per game. Albany scores 74 points per game. But then you've got Mora, who has the best scoring defense in this section, only allowing 46 points per game. And let me tell you, that 46 might even be inflated because a couple of games, because man, oh man, can this defense really shut things down. And one thing I noticed from calling a couple games from Mora during the season, but also watching Milaca on Saturday, is Mora, they're okay playing in these close, uncomfortable games, so to speak. They're okay with that. Obviously, they want to win, but they're okay if it has to be close throughout the game because they know and they trust their defense that they're going to close it out. On the other side for Milaca, as we mentioned, they're not used to necessarily not scoring a bunch of points. Well, that's kind of what they had to do on Saturday against Annandale. They were held down in the first half. The second half wasn't much better, but they came out on top. But again, they love to score the points. They run a fast-paced offense. It's almost get the shooter open and take the shot from wherever you're at. So two different philosophies going at it here tonight.
And that could have played a little bit of role of not being very high scoring. That one thing that will travel in the postseason is defense. Is defensive travel. So if you're able to play a good defense, good sound fundamental defense, that'll travel with you. So Milaca showed on Saturday that they could do that. Mm-hmm. Mora has shown that all year. So it's going to be again one of those where the team that does what they do best and makes the other team uncomfortable, that's what's going to prevail here. And when you look at this, talk about a section, think about a conference. So we are guaranteed a Granite Ridge section championship with Albany winning the first game here tonight, 61-49. So you're going to have the last three teams remaining in Section 6AA come from the Granite Ridge. That says a lot about that conference and how tough it is top to bottom to play in that conference day in and day out. So this conference matchups have prepared them for tonight, and we're looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And you mentioned the conference, how tough it is just to play in it. The games are so physical, it seems like, in the Granite Ridge Conference. It's unlike any other conference almost in the state. These teams are so physical, even though we have, disparity in scoring offenses and defenses, but the games are physical. Afterwards, you feel like you were in a 12-round fight, even just calling the game. But on the court, these guys go through it, and it is a very tough conference. And all three teams left, as Joe mentioned, are from that Granite Ridge Conference, and it should be a fun one. And one kind of common theme that has been talked about throughout the playoffs and the postseason has been a fast start, kind of which team can get off to the better start. And I feel like tonight, you kind of alluded to it, but that may not be as important here tonight because you mentioned defenses. And we saw Milaca bring out the defense there on Saturday against Annandale. Obviously, they can play very good defense, but they're used to having the offense on their side to where they can allow the points, but they can come behind and score way more than you. But they showed it on Saturday that they can get back on defense. I think one of the things we noticed, though, between the two teams that might have been the biggest difference with the wins was Mora was able to rebound a lot more and a lot better than Milaca. Milaca struggled getting the boards there on Saturday against Annandale. And I got to imagine, obviously rebounds, every coach knows that rebounds are important. They want them to get the rebounds. But I feel like tonight they might be even more important.
Right, especially when you get in these type of as the season gets deeper into the postseason, those second chance points become huge when points are at a premium. So making sure that you clear up those defensive rebounds, and conversely, when you're on offense, getting those extra opportunities, that makes a big difference, especially this time of year, as I've watched a few of these, especially in the girls and now in the boys sections. Those second chance points, those 50-50 balls that anybody could get to, they loom large in the outcome of who's going to win this game.
Absolutely, and these two teams, we talked about the differences and everything like that. One of the things that I've noticed is, Milaca, they love to play fast. If they get a rebound, it is up the court in about one pass, maybe even none. And in blink of an eye, they're up the court and they're already shooting the ball. So you've got to watch that. But Mora, that doesn't mean that they can't, because they have certainly showed that they can get up and down the court in a hurry when they want to / need to. But I think for Mora here this evening, I think one of the things that I think that they're looking at maybe is trying to get Milaca off of that pace a little bit, or interrupt that pace, so to speak, just so they can get them off of their rhythm early. I think rhythm is such a big thing in these type of games too. If you can get in rhythm early on, that will bode well for you, not only to start the game, but even going forward, because then hey, we can go back to this play or run this to get back in rhythm.
Absolutely, and one way that you can do that, especially how Mora's been successful, as I've done a few of their games this year, is they've got that length. They got that 6'6", 6'5", 6'4". I mean, that length really messes with a team when they're trying to get the ball up the court. So continue to work on that and make sure that you are controlling the dribbler and making sure when a shot goes up, when you're on offense, the guy at the top of the key has got to get back right away to make sure that no fast break points are allowed for Milaca. And Milaca, they want to run, they want to get that out, they want to create turnovers and get fast break points as quick as they can. And that's how they're going to try and play the game, is to get it by outscoring you. So like you said, so that's going to be the key to the game here tonight. Who can play their type of game and more successfully? That's going to be the key.
Absolutely. Well, we'll take a commercial break here. Word from our fine sponsors. And again, thanks to Wellia Health for providing the video sponsor here tonight. Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so that you can enjoy all the things you love best. Count on them for eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. Scheduled by calling 320-679-1313. Thanks again to Wellia Health.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to a new era in healthcare.
With expert caregivers,
In advanced facilities,
we help you live.
In the best way possible.
Engaged, encouraged, and well.
So welcome.
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 Welcome to the new Wellia Health.
Live life well.
This high school sports season, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Keep your home or business comfortable this winter by getting a furnace tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your furnace running at peak efficiency so you can stay warm all winter. And Dale's offers financing on new heating systems as well. Your hometown heating expert is Dale's Heating and Appliance. Avoid costly repairs and call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or find them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Did you know that Franzen Bank and Trust is a Minnesota-owned company? And they're one of the largest community banks around. That's a great combination. As a community bank, they're dedicated to their customers and the communities they serve. You might say they're big enough to help, small enough to care. Last March, they provided $20,000 in grants to 6 different Minnesota communities. They also processed well over 1,700 PPP loans, allowing local small businesses to keep their employees on the payroll during the pandemic. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Back here inside Sexton Arena on the campus of St. John's University. We're just about set for tip-off here between the Mustangs and the Wolves. And your starting lineups for the Milaca Wolves, head coached by Caleb Anderson, wearing their white away uniforms, red letters and numbers outlined in black. It'll be number 1, Kyle Martin, number 2, Peyton Hunt, number 10, Lewis Wolbert, number 12, Braden Taylor, and number 34, Trace Haas. On the other side for the Mora Mustangs, they're head coached by Kurt Grachek, wearing their blue home uniforms, white letters and numbers. It'll be number 4, Dallas Fix, number 5, Jonas Smart, number 12, Gage Brady, 15, Max Sampson, and number 23, James Oslin. Just about set to start here, and again, I expect a very fun, maybe even a fast-paced game here, as we've seen that game in, game out here at St. John's University. Tip-off. Trace Haas is going to poke it backwards, and it is going to be picked up by Lewis Wolbert, who will put it right into the net for 2. So a quick 2 there from the Milaca Wolves, and they're
great
off to
opening tip off that play there. Really nice job there by Milaca to get that up the court, and a nice, easy layup to start the game. That's a good way to start it.
Absolutely. I got to imagine that's everything the Wolves could have asked for there, and now they'll double team a couple of the Mora Mustangs, as Sampson wanted to go to Smart, but smartly got it off to Gage Brady, as They had a defender shoot right over to Smart. Now they'll pass to Smart on the far side. They'll get it all the way back across to Gage Brady. He wanted to drive inside. They'll pass it inside to Dallas Fix. Reverse layup, falls through for 2, and we're tied at 2.
Good, patient offense there by the Mustangs. Milaca running a little 1-3-1 trapping defense there. But they were patient with it. And we get a quick score again there by number 2, Peyton Hunt.
And nice job there by Hunt getting that one laid in. He gives Milaca a lead back 4-2, and now quickly up the court go the Mustangs. And as I mentioned before, they can move in the blink of an eye as well, but we'll get our first foul of the game there on Milaca, and that will be on Braden Taylor, his first, team's first, and Max Sampson is to go to the line to shoot 2, and he found that lane to the basket and absolutely slashed through it. Now he'll be at the line for 2. First one is up and good.
Free throws play an important role in playoff basketball. You got to make sure you get all the points you can. So free throws will loom large in this game by the time it's over.
Absolutely. Sampson hits them both. So he'll tie it right back up at 4. As now the Wolves go back the other way. It's Lewis Wolbert with it. And man, does he have some handles himself. And he'll give it off to Taylor. Now top of the key to Martin. He'll give it off to Wolbert. Wolbert guarded by Brady. He gives it off now to Taylor. Taylor drives inside, puts a little floater up. That falls into the basket for 2.
Really nice offensive sets here by Milaca, getting some really close in-close shots there for the Wolves.
Yeah, right now, the Wolves controlling the pace early on, but again, have no fear. The Mustangs can match it, and there's a 3 from Max Sampson. Something we didn't see a lot of on Saturday from Sampson, but he didn't necessarily need to. But again, these two teams, we could wind up seeing a perimeter shooting or a perimeter shootout between these two because they can both hit it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, both teams really shooting hot here.
Haas will drive inside.
Call a charge.
Charge call there on Haas. You heard Joe call it.
Did a really nice job. Stayed outside the restricted arc, and he was a secondary helper. And Haas just really needed to just pull up there, jump stop, and take a little bunny shot there, and ran him over. Yeah, that was a good spot to be there by the Mora Mustang. We've seen 2 trips where Mora's already tried to get that call on a charge as they've kind of worked that down as they go inside to number 5, who is Jonas Smart, his first 2 points of the game. And that gives Mustangs a 9-6 lead. Wolbert, the handles, turns around, jumper, no good. Going to be rebounded there by Gage Brady. And now if you're Mora right now, I think you're in a good spot. You're leading 9-6. Again, we know how comfortable this Mora Mustang team is playing in close games, and they're okay with this game being close, and that's going to be a foul on the far side. I believe that'll be on Braden Taylor. If it is, that's his second. It is. What Mora has found is they got a little bit of a size mismatch, so they're trying to go inside to Jonas Smart, who's got a little bit of height advantage on number 12, Braden Taylor there. So it looks like that's what they're trying to exploit right now, is that height. And Max Sampson will draw the foul. Great job there by Sampson driving in and knowing exactly when to throw his hands up to get through the defender to get that call. And that will be on Wolbert, his first. And Max Sampson is back to the line to shoot 2. And that is the Milaca Wolves' 4th team foul. Sampson good on the first to make it 10-6. So as quickly as the Wolves started, the Mora Mustangs have come back and kind of doused that quick start. They did a really nice job of just kind of waiting it out and doing what they needed to do as he misses his second free throw there. So Peyton Hunt gets the rebound on that one. Max Sampson goes 1 of 2 there. It's 10-6 still as Dylan Greninger checks into the game for the Milaca Wolves. Now with it is Wolbert. He'll give it off top of the key to Kyle Martin. He thought about 3, but right there is Osland, and Greninger will take a 3 shot. That's going to come up short, but Hunt comes through to get the rebound and put it back up and in for 2. Peyton Hunt, that's a big rebound and shot there from Hunt. Yeah, they did. Actually, Mora did a pretty nice job. Two of the 3 guys did a really nice job on the box out there, but one guy leaked through and was able to, and that was Hunt, and he was able to get the offensive rebound like we talked about, those second chance points. loom large here in postseason play.
Absolutely. And another thing that we maybe forgot to mention with the Mustangs is they are a very patient offense, and right now as Sampson misses that one, no-look pass is up, no good, and not going to get a foul on Mora. Milaca fans want one, but that's going to be rebounded by Brady. But as I was saying, one thing we may not have mentioned is the Mora Mustangs' willingness to be patient on offense. They are willing to pass that ball around quite a bit before finding a lane and or taking a shot from the perimeter. They are A-okay with, so to speak, wasting time on offense with just finding that lane to run through. As now we're going to get an illegal screen here from Oslin.
Have to be smart on that. Oslin kind of leaned into the first one, and then he everybody saw that, and then they came back the other way, and he got called the second time. So he kind of leaned into that one. So it was a good call, but sometimes you got to make sure that your guys rubbing out those screens a little tighter as Hunt takes a three that's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Mora.
That's going to be Balmer who checked into the game. That rebounds that one, and he checks in for Fix. And Balmer and Oslin very similar in their body position and their looks too. Very similar, but no talent and or height given up between them two, as now Brady passes it back out to Smart. No good. Oslin with the rebound, and Sampson wanted three. He fakes it twice, drives inside, gets his shot blocked, but it is taken back by Oslin. Smart wanted the long three. Instead, he pulls it down, trying to drive inside, gives it off to Sampson, whose shot is up. It is good, but the foul occurred before the shot. So we're going to get the 15th foul here on Milaca. That's going to be on Greninger, his first, team's fifth. So Mora will get to inbound here. They lead 10-8, 12:55 to go in the first half. That's going to go out of, oh, I thought Hunt had a fingertip on it. They say no. Mora doesn't seem to be too upset, so it must have been off of Mora, but interesting. I thought that one went way off of Hunt, but it did not, as Milaca will get it back. So they catch a break. It's going to be Hunt with it. He gives it off now to Haas, Trace Haas. He'll give it off now to Wolbert on the far side, now to Martin at the top of the key. Near side to Greninger, and Greninger gets a screen, looks to drive inside, pass underneath, goes to Wolbert, now outside to Hunt for three. And that is good.
Good patient offense there by the Wolves in that time. The last time down the court, it was a quick hurry up and shoot, short on it, but this one here, good patient offense, and they were able to get a three-point shot off. That's good.
Taking a look at Mustangs playbook there, taking their time and patient on offense, but now here come the Mustangs the other way. Brady trying to drive inside. He showed his ability to go inside and put up a few floaters into the basket there on Saturday, so you can't not look past him to go inside and put up a couple of shots, as he'll give it back outside to Sampson. Now to Smart. Smart will drive inside, gives it back to Sampson. Sampson wants to drive in, stops, drives again, stops. He'll give it back out to Oslin. Oslin, he'll give it off to Smart, gets a screen. Now Smart will give it back to Oslin. And
Wolves bench wanted to travel there, and they probably needed one.
I didn't see it cleanly, so I can't say anything. But Mora again being very patient on offense. They're in no hurry. They know that this game is close, so they're in no hurry to try and force anything, as Sampson gets around the screen, and he'll pass it back to Smart, who puts up a three. That's good from Jonah Smart to make it 13-11. The lead now for Mora.
You know, when you play patient like that, every possession is key. As 34 is.
Oh, Trace Haas no good, but his teammate Wolbert comes back for the rebound. Now to Greninger for three. That's going to come up short, and Haas got the rebound, put it back up and in for two.
Foul's going to be on Balmer.
So Balmer's, that was Balmer's first and the team's second. Josh Hagerness checks into the game now for Mora. And Haas looking for the three-point play. Good. So Haas with the and one gives the Wolves a 1-point lead here with 11:02 to go in this first half. As now the Mustangs bring it back up the court, trailing by 1. I want to thank Wellia Health for providing the sponsorship for the video here in this game. And now Brady takes it, passes it back out to Sampson, who drives inside, puts it up and in for 2.
A little up and under, scoop and score there. As quickly back down the court, the big man Haas running the floor and is rewarded by getting a nice little run-out layup there for Milaca to make it 16-15 now.
I seen them moving up the court quickly. I knew something was coming, and they went quick. They caught Mora off guard a little bit that time, and they take the lead right back 16-15. But now driving inside, the little floater from Gage Brady is going to be no good. It's going to be rebounded here by Lewis Wolbert. Taking it the other way, Wolbert up the court. He's just steadily driving, gives it off to Peyton Hunt, top of the key. That's going to be no good. Tipping the rebound around. It's Haas again with the rebound. Pass it back outside to Wolbert. Now over to Kyle Martin for 3. That's good. Kyle Martin for 3, and that is just fantastic passing there by the Milaca Wolves, finding the open man.
2 shots, 2 offensive rebounds leads to the 3rd shot that goes in. So, again, one of the things that we talked about earlier is, those second chance points, offensive rebounds, and right now Milaca is winning that battle as Gage Brady takes a deep 3 that is no good. Rebound is on the floor. Finally picked up by Mora. Gage, is he going to try and take it all the way in? He's pushed by Greninger, so he's going to pick up his second. It's going to be the team's 6th foul. So it'll be Mora's ball underneath.
That was a great job by Mora to hustle to get after that rebound. Jonas Smart wound up tapping it out to Sampson, and somehow they hold on to it. Hager Ash checks into the game for Milaca.
One thing that Milaca's got a couple guys, Taylor and Greninger with 2, so something to watch here as you go through the game here.
Yeah, Sampson.
Stepped out of bounds, got pushed out. And
yeah, I seen it on the far side. It was close, but I was wondering how close it actually was, and a little too close. So now Milaca gets it back under 9.5 to go as we head towards the halfway point. Nice pass inside to Haas, who puts it up and in for 2. That's just a great play for the Milaca Wolves, who now lead 21-15. All of a sudden, the Wolves starting to get their rhythm on offense going, and now lead by 6 over Mora. Mora hasn't, ouch, almost broke his own ankle there. He's okay, though, is Brady. But the Mora Mustangs, obviously, they have no panic. This is a team that is not going to panic. This is a team that is experienced. They're not going to worry about how much they're down. They're just going to keep running their offense. But right now, they just seem to not get those shots falling right now, and that's not going to help either. A turnover on a travel, and all of a sudden, Moore's going to take a timeout. While they do, we will as well. You're listening to boys basketball here on KBEK.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK, we want to thank Wellia Health for sponsoring tonight's video broadcast. Wellia Health is helping student-athletes shine. Sports medicine services from Wellia Health offered at all 3 locations. Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Of course, Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard under that halfway point with the Milaca Wolves leading 21-15. Dr. Sievers is committed to providing world-class orthodontic care and a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. And they also are helping you with custom braces or Invisalign with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. Wellia Health and Embrace Orthodontics. Milaca Wolves have it back, though, inside to Kyle Martin. Waits, and it's blocked by James Oslin and taken away by Josh Hegerness.
Nice play, a little give and go there by Milaca, but he got Oslin up, but then Oslin quickly regrouped and was able to get that rejection and got that out of there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that was a good play for Oslin as now Brady pulls up, can't get the kind bounce, and it's going to be a rebound there for Ash. And now going back the other way are the Wolves. And right now the Mora Mustangs seem to just be a little bit cold shooting. And Milaca's getting nearly everything that they can now as we're going to get a foul here on the Mora Mustangs. It'll be on Brady. So that'll be the team's 3rd and his 1st as The Wolves will get set to inbound here. Dallas Fix checks out, and in for him is Hegerness, or I think Smart, excuse me. Back out perimeter, shot from Wolbert is good for 3.
Boy, when he shot that, I didn't think he trusted his feet when he shot it, and he just kind of looked a little awkward when he landed. I didn't know if he trusted that shot, but that thing was nothing but net.
Beautiful shot there from Wolbert. Now it's a 9-point lead here for the Milaca Wolves, and again, they found their rhythm as of late and are starting to get a lot to go, and now the Mustangs need to get something to go their way as their offense have kind of gone a little bit cold, but
well, they've had some empty possessions, so this now a turnover going the other way here now.
Ash with the steal.
Couple of missed shots, couple of turnovers, so it's been a tough run here for the Mustangs as they get an open shot here. Foot was on the line, but they're going to call it a 3.
Going to get a foul here on Mora Mustangs. I believe it's going to be on Hegerness. He
Yes.
kind of hung his head as if he knew that one was on him. That'll be his first. Team's 4th.
Well, he grabbed onto Ash's arm, and Ash was trying to go up with only one arm, and it just wasn't working out. They saw that. So.
Yeah. Caleb Anderson, the Milaca head coach, wants that to be a shooting foul, but it was not, as Milaca will just inbound here. They'll get it inbounded to Ash. Ash, pass it back. Oh, that was ill-advised, and it's stolen away by Brady, trying to run the floor, but quickly guarded by a Milaca Wolf. That's Wolbert, but it doesn't matter. Brady puts it back up and in for 2. It's 24-17. Now a 7-point deficit here for the Mustangs, or a lead if you're a Milaca fan, of 7 with under 7 minutes to go. That's Hunt who's just going to pull up, and that's a very smart shot there from Hunt. He was wide open. Why not just take the shot?
And they're shooting really well right now. So if you're Milaca, you want to keep that pace up. Mora, just understand you got to weather the storm. They're not going to shoot this well all night. So that's just how basketball works.
Right, and on offense again, they got that nice shot to fall from Brady, and I got to imagine that should start something. Smart shot's going to be off the mark. Fix was about to get the rebound, but we're going to foul on Mora. I thought that was going to be on Milaca inside, but apparently it's Mora Mustang foul.
Oh,
no,
there you go. It's on number 1. So he did call it on number 1, who is Kyle Martin. So that'll be the 7th. I was going to say because Mora had great inside position on that one. I'm not sure why that one would have been called for them because the positioning was all Mora.
It should be a 1-and-1
It
here.
is. It should be. I think they figured it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were going to get set to inbound it, but we're getting there. We're getting it figured out here.
They just need us down there, and then they can get it figured out. We know what's going on.
Fix will be at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And no, we can't get the first one, so it doesn't matter. Kyle Martin will get the rebound. Well, after all that, it's not going to matter as the Wolves will get it back. Wolbert gives it out to Martin there, and now Haas will drive inside. His floater bounces through. And makes it a 28-17 lead now for the Mora Mustangs.
Haas has been doing a really nice job inside. He's really controlled inside. He's got a nice big, wide body, athletic frame. And he's just really working really hard inside and getting some nice looks. And Brady with a really tough shot.
Yeah, that was...
No, what Mora lives on is offensive rebounds, using their length and size, but Milaca's doing a great job of cleaning it up. They get one shot, and that's it.
Kyle Martin got the rebound for the Wolves, and right now, frigid on offense are the Mustangs. That shot was a little bit off the mark. I think Mustangs got a hand on it, but Peyton Hunt grabs the rebound, and then it's stolen away by James Oslin.
Oslin, since we're in the state of hockey, back-checking on that one and got the steal.
The Mustangs get it back. They trail by 11 now with 5:15 to go in the first half. Max Sampson takes it. He finds a lane to the basket. It closed quickly, and Ash, I think they're going to get him for the foul. And that will send Sampson to the line for a 1-and-1.
54, so that's Ash. His first, team's eighth. Moore's going to take a timeout and make sure that this lead remains for them here and make sure everybody knows what's going on. And with 5:09 here to go on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard.
Nichols Cafe in Pine City is now under new ownership with a brand new name. Mia's Cafe, now open downtown Pine City. Same great food you have known and loved, but under a new name with new hours. Now open 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. on weekdays. Weekend hours remain the same. The new owners at Mia's Cafe are excited to be in town and are ready to serve you. They're looking forward to meeting you and providing you with the same great service you've always loved from Nichols. Come on down to the new Mia's Cafe, downtown Pine City.
Back here on KBEK 95.5. We want to give a huge shout out to Wellia Health for providing the video sponsorship here this evening for this game. Wellia Health, a proud sponsor of 6AA basketball. Wellia Health is helping student athletes stay in the game. They want to help your athletes stay in the game because they have sports medicine services available at all Wellia Health campuses. Thanks again to Wellia Health. So the Milaca Wolves lead here with 5:09 to go before half. 28-17, and the Mustangs a little bit kind of struggling on offense, just not getting their shots to fall right now. But you mentioned it before, they're not getting those offensive rebounds.
And that's one team's hot, one team's cold right now, so it's led to an 11-point lead for Milaca. See them in the flow of a basketball game. Mora just has to make sure they stay with it, stay the course, stay what they do as they get to the line here. They got to make their free throws, which Max Sampson makes the first one.
And it didn't look like anyone thought that one was going to be missed there. Nobody moved as Sampson drops the first one through. This one's going to drop through as well. So 2 free points there for the Mustangs, and now it's back up to a 9-point deficit for them. For the Wolves, they still hold on to lead, and they are, again, as we've mentioned, hot shooting right now. And that one's going to be missed as Smart will grab the rebound. And now for Mora, you get them to miss. Now is a huge key for you to try and get back in this one. Down by 9, 3 possessions, and we know that they can shoot the 3-ball real well, but again, we know their offense is patient. They're not going to rush anything.
Got a stagger screen up top here for Gage. Brady.
That ball is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Wolves, and Wolves fans not too pleased with it. They had a pretty good view, but so did that referee who was right in front of the action.
Yeah, and Mora right now is running right into the student section for Milaca here on the radial dial, going left to right. As a nice inbound play there to Ballmer. His first 2 points of the game.
That'll make it 28-21. Still a 7-point deficit here for the Mustangs. Wolves lead by 7 with under 4.5 to go now in the first half. On that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, Embrace Orthodontics helping you find a smile you'll embrace forever.
Ooh, a little scoop. No good. Oh.
Wow, I thought that one might fall, but it did not as Oslin gets the rebound for the Mora Mustangs. Now to Smart on that far side. Smart trying to find his way around the defender. And something we haven't mentioned as much as we got to give credit to Milaca's defense right now. They're doing a really good job of holding Mora off the board, but right there, Max Sampson says, okay, let's get something going for our offense as he hits a 3. And now, all of a sudden, the Milaca Wolf lead has cut to 4.
So they've had 2 good possessions on offense and scored on it. Milaca's come down twice, didn't have very good possessions. More in this man-to-man offense right now is 24 checked into the game, and he knocks it down for the Wolves. So nice response there by the Wolves.
And that was Griffin Bolt who got that one. That was a nice move. He got the defender to jump on a fake, and then now a block and steal here. Martin's going to get the steal. The block was by Lewis Wolbert. Quickly down the court, Peyton Hunt tries to throw it underneath. No one there as it gets and rolls to the far side. Now Peyton Hunt for 3 in the near side corner. No good. Rattles out, but great job poking that. Rebound out to Griffin Bolt by Ash, and Ash, big presence inside, and man, he is just doing a good job doing his job. Peyton Hunt drives inside. He's going to be fouled. And that'll be Mora's 5th team foul, and depending on who this one's on, it'll be the 2nd here for James Oslin, so that'll be the first player for Mora with 2. Checking in for him is going to be Dallas Fix. 30-24, Milaca Wolves lead.
Now the benches get a little short here in playoffs, so both teams using, Milaca's using about 8 guys total, and Mora right now is using 7 with 2 guys not in there. Still 2 guys not in their warm-ups for Mora and 3 for Milaca.
And the Wolves have it. It's going to be a 3 attempt. That's going to go through for Griffin Bolt. Coming off the bench, he has 5 points right now. and he helps Milaca get back out to a 9-point lead with under 2.5 to go in half number 1. Mustangs have it back on offense. It's Brady who tries to find the lane. Oh, a quick whistle there on Milaca. They get a foul on them. It'll be the team's 9th, and Brady will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
It's on Hunt, his first, team's 9th, so still 1-and-1 right now. So I got one more foul, and then it's going to be shooting 2 the rest of the way. You know, Milaca started off with a lot of fouls right away, so they've done a really good job not to make sure that Mora doesn't get into that double bonus too early, which is shooting 2 fouls on every foul. So nice job by Milaca to kind of rein in the fouls there.
And
go ahead, sorry.
Brady will drop them both through.
I thought they'd be shooting 2 by the 10-minute mark the way it started, but they did a really nice job of getting down. And I go kind of a 1-4 high set here, looking for a screen, and we got Hunt. Rattles in and out. Excuse me, not Hunt. That was Martin. It's quickly down the court go the Mora Mustangs. Ballmer to Fix, and Fix just missed the little jumper there from the corner.
That's one that he's going to be upset with, because that's an easy one for Fix, but missed that one, and Milaca gets it back. So the Wolves holding on to a 7-point lead now with under 2 minutes to go. A 3 from the far side. Got the friendly bounce for Kyle Martin for 3. And back out to a 10-point lead now for the Wolves. And right now the bounces are just going the Wolves' way. And driving to the basket, though. Nice job by Brady. He gets that one to fall. Slips on the baseline there after getting that one to fall. It's 36-28, under a minute and a half to go. Wolbert, he thought about it, now gives it off to Hunt in the near side to Kyle Martin. Martin, he looks to drive inside, pass it back out. Charge on Martin. So that is something that Mora could definitely use right now. They trail by 8.
His second, so you got a minute 8 left. I mean, it was a charge. Did a nice job of getting there before he went up in the air, and I think everybody in the court saw that except for poor Kyle Martin, who was just in the heat of the moment, ran him over.
Thanks to Welly Health for providing the video sponsor tonight. Welly Health wants to remind you they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Dr. Mullen and his staff are available at all Welly Health campuses. A 3 from Jonas Smart with under a minute to go. And Jonas Smart, he can provide that spark as well. He's a bigger guy, but he knows how to do it both inside and out, and he does it on the perimeter that time to cut the lead to 5.
Yeah, it was just up to a 10-point lead. I mean, they've had Milaca's had 2 leads of 11 and 10 now, double-digit, and Mora's been able to come back and quickly get close to again, as it's just too easy for Peyton Hunt there. He was just right through the lane like a hot knife through butter on that defense.
Yeah, it was too easy. You said it, too easy for him. But yeah, you said it earlier, though. This Mora team just has to stay patient. They just have to keep running their offense, and they just got to keep waiting because, again, we've seen it. Milaca, they didn't stay that hot the entire first half. That's why Mora got back. But now Mora trails by 7. They'll be looking for the last shot here before half. Brady, it rattles out. And, they can't get the rebound. It'll be Wolbert. Hunt. Off the front of the rim. No good. Wolbert with the rebound. And no good from Hunt. So we are at halftime here on the campus of St. John's at Sexton Arena, where the Milaca Wolves lead the Mora Mustangs at halftime, 38-31. Again, thanks to Welly Health for providing the video sponsorship for this game here tonight. Welly Health is a proud supporter of their local high schools and athletes. They want to wish the boys good luck in the 2023 playoffs.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to a new era in healthcare.
With expert caregivers
and advanced facilities,
we help you live
in the best way possible.
Engaged, encouraged, and well.
So welcome.
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 Welcome to the new Wellia Health.
Live life well.
Stones Throw Golf Course, nestled along the scenic Rum River in Milaca, is open to the public. They are owned by its members, so every decision made is made by golfers for golfers. Stone's Throw Golf Course challenges the serious golfer with a thought-provoking layout, while at the same time relaxing the casual player with its wonder and scenic beauty. It's more than a golf course. It's memories made with family and friends. 18 holes of golfing bliss on some of the best greens this side of the Mississippi. We look forward to seeing you in the spring.
Everyone has a long to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy checkup with Dr. Matt at Northbound Dental in Ogilvie and Milaca. Dr. Matt and his team believe life is better with healthy teeth and would love to see you and your family soon. Make an appointment today at northbounddental.com or visit them on Facebook. Family Dentistry in Ogilvie and Milaca. We look forward to brightening your smile. northbounddental.com.
Switching to save time and effort is genius, and that is what it's like working with Chuck Swenson State Farm Agency in Mora or Cambridge. They do the work, they understand your situation, and explain your available options. So besides a competitive rate, you get the coverage that fits your needs, and you will understand what is covered and how your policy works. Assistance from your local agent serving 2 locations in Mora or Cambridge. Or you can use their mobile app. Chuck Swenson State Farm Insurance in Mora or Cambridge. Save your time and effort and work with them today.
At Stearns Bank, we're proud to get together to cheer on Dragon Athletics, and we believe that we can always go further when we work together. Whether you're earning your next big win on the field, on the court, or in the arena of life, surround yourself with a team focused on integrity, accountability, and hard work. Put our top-performing team to work for you. Visit our local Pine City branch on Hillside Avenue, call us at 320-629-6713, or explore more online at stearnsbank.com. Go Dragons! Stearns Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Switching to save time and effort is genius, and that is what it's like working with Chuck Swenson State Farm Agency in Mora or Cambridge. They do the work, they understand your situation, and explain your available options. So besides a competitive rate, you get the coverage that fits your needs, and you will understand what is covered and how your policy works. Assistance from your local agent serving 2 locations in Mora or Cambridge. Or you can use their mobile app. Chuck Swenson State Farm Insurance in Mora or Cambridge. Save your time and effort and work with them today.
Oak Gallery and Custom Frame Shop offers custom picture framing, arts, and gifts. Stop on by downtown Mora or Cambridge for any of your last-minute gift shopping for any time of the year. Oak Gallery is sure to have something for that hard-to-buy person and just the right gift. Oak Gallery and Custom Frame Shop is also offering UPS Worldwide Ship and is a UPS access point. Come on in and say hi to Bob and Sue and grab that gift for your hard-to-buy person today.
Building relationships with hometown service. In its 90 years of business, Milaca Building Center and Foley Lumber has loved serving its community, providing quality lumber and great customer service. Milaca Building Center and Foley Lumber want to thank their valued customers for their patronage and their continued support throughout the years. They look forward to working with you on any of your future needs. Your hometown building center, hardware store, and lumber company, Milaca Building Center and Foley Lumber, building relationships with hometown service.
Since 1967, Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley, has been where to go for all your building projects. Let Gerald Schmidt help you with designing, remodeling, or any new construction. Schmidt Construction specializes in residential home building, agricultural, industrial, and commercial buildings. With expert advice on all of your building projects and ideas, when you hire a contractor to take care of your building needs, you can't do better than Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley. 320-384-7901.
Back here on 95.5 FM KBEK, that Embrace Orthodontics shows halftime here between the Milaca Wolves and Mora Mustangs, and 38-31 in favor of the Milaca Wolves. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. They'll also do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. And if you don't have insurance, you can ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at EmbraceMN.com. That's EMBRACEMN.com. So we're at halftime here, 38-31. Milaca kind of got into a rhythm a little bit earlier than the Mora Mustangs did, and they really started getting a lot of high percentage shots, and Mora kind of had no answer, but sooner than later they got Milaca off their run. Mora got back on offense, started to get a couple of turnovers and some rebounds on defense, started to turn those into points. We've seen Milaca with a double-digit lead twice that went away because of Mora. It's been a pretty fun first half.
Yeah, it's been really fun up and down. Both teams have been Mora started out pretty good there to start, and then Milaca found their way. As I'm looking here, I'd just like to give a big, huge shout-out to the St. John's University Sports Information Directors. They just handed us some halftime stuff here, so we thank the sports information directors here at St. John's University for this for the information that they gave us. It matches what we have, of course, that we were doing the whole time. But there's just a couple things we talked about. Those second chance points, huge in playoff basketball. It's a 7-point lead for Milaca. Milaca leads in second chance points 11-0 right now.
Yeah.
That's huge for them. In the paint, Milaca's leading 18-12. You think Mora would be able to use their height and length inside, but Milaca's taking it to them. Milaca's shooting really well right now. They're shooting 38.5% from three-point line and 53.3% from overall. And they've had some really high-quality looks inside, too, that Mora's going to have to tighten up their defense a little bit on that. So Milaca's been really doing what they want to do in that first half. Mora, by comparison, shooting 47% from the floor, 50% from three-point, 4 for 8. So that's what's keeping them in the game right now. And then free throws, they've been to the line 9 times, made 7. Milaca's only been to the line once, 1 for 1. So those are some things to look at as I look to the second half. Some things, fouls, how are they going to start to be called? Because Milaca's got a few guys in foul trouble right now with Kyle Martin, Braden Taylor, and Dylan Greninger. So those are some things to keep an eye on. Oslin has 2 fouls for Mora, so fouls will play a role when it's all said and done here at St. John's University.
Absolutely, and of course we want to thank Wellia Health for providing the video stream sponsorship. Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so that you can enjoy all the things you love best. Count on them for eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. You can schedule by calling 320-679-1313. Thanks again to Wellia Health.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to a new era in healthcare.
With expert caregivers
In advanced facilities,
we help you live
In the best way possible.
Engaged, encouraged, and well.
So welcome.
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 Welcome to the new Wellia Health.
Live life well.
Grand Event Center in Mora offers a dynamic space for any type of event, from weddings, birthday parties, meetings, banquet, fundraisers, you name it. We're conveniently located right off of Highway 65 in Mora. All our packages include event coordinators and bar service. We offer in-house DJ service if needed. Your event, the grand way at Grand Event Center in Mora. It's your event. Why not choose the grandest for your event? Find us online at thegrandeventcenter.org or call us 612-462-0300.
Hungry? DQ Grill and Chill in Mora can help with their DQ Signature Chicken and Fry Rings Basket. All white meat seasoned chicken strips, crispy fries with onion rings, Texas toast, and your choice of dipping sauce. Available in 4 or 6-piece baskets. Dessert? How about blends of brownie pieces, Choco Chunks, and Cool Mint all together? Try the Mint Brownie Blizzard this month, or celebrate St. Patty's Day with this treasure under the Rainbow Shake today. Barry and Kim Sherwood, owner-operators. DQ Grill and Chill Mora.
Rick's Appliance and Home Furnishings in downtown Mora is celebrating their 38th anniversary. They offer educated sales personnel, quality customer service before, during, and after the sale, as well as a full array of household name brand appliances, appliance parts, home furnishings, and home decor to suit your style. Stop on in today downtown Mora at Rick's Appliance and Home Furnishings. Rick's Appliance and Home Furnishings thanks you for all of your continued support over the past 38 years.
95.5 FM KDEK. The second half is underway, and the Mora Mustangs start with the ball on that Embrace orthodontic scoreboard. Custom braces or Invisalign with 3 locations: Pine City, Lynchburg, and Cambridge. Jonas Schmart will shoot over the defender for 3. And that's a big way to start the second half here if you're Mora. But now coming back the other way is Braden Taylor. He gives it off. Trace Haas looks to drive inside, gives it off. Now to Kyle Martin. Kyle Martin will give it off to Wolbert. Wolbert, he wanted to go back to Martin, now goes to Hunt. Hunt, top of the key, gives it off to Wolbert. Wolbert back to Haas. Haas trying to get around one defender. He'll go inside to Hunt, but it is stolen away by Jonah Smart.
Great off defender defense there. Saw the pick and roll happen, and the guy in the corner that I think that was Jonah Smart was with the steal there. Nice job reading what was going on.
Now the Mustangs have it back on offense, and Sampson has it. Look to drive inside. He'll give it back to Oslin. Now to Brady. Brady, he'll look to drive inside. Stops. Jump pass out to Max Sampson. He fakes the three. Drives to the left. Then puts up the three, and it's through. Max Sampson got the defender looking a couple of times, and now it's only a 1-point lead for the Milaca Wolves as the Mustangs have come out on a 6-0 run to begin this second half.
Just what they needed to do here to get back in the game. It's, Milaca looks to go right back to it. Nice job by Braden Taylor, who had to sit a lot of that first half with 2 fouls. He gets right back into it and scores the first bucket of the second half for the Wolves.
Yeah, he had to get through some traffic that time.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah, no good, but Sampson gets his own rebound. That one's going to be no good as well, as now I think, say out of bounds, or I think so, on Mora. So the Wolves will get it back. Just over 2 minutes have gone off the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard here in the second half. It's a 3-point lead for the Milaca Wolves, but they look to add a little bit more on here with this possession. As Wolbert has it, he gives it off to Haas. He was just going to jack up a three. It's no good. Dallas Fix gets in great position for that rebound beyond Haas. And
if you're Mora, you really like to see what you're doing. So you've got a couple of offensive rebounds here in this first couple possessions as they turn it over, and they've been able to limit the scoring opportunities for Milaca in the.
Wolbert, what in the world was that? Either way, it drops through. Oh my goodness.
Feet were not set.
That looked weird from the get-go, as now we're going to get a ball that goes out of bounds off of the Mustangs, and it's going to go back to the Wolves. Wow. So an awkward-looking three from Wolbert, but, I mean, he was just all alone. He decided, you know what, I'm alone, why not try it? And it fell.
Well, if you've ever watched Hoosiers before, he looked like Ray's shot. Those of you who are old enough to remember watching Hoosiers, it looked like Ray's shot there.
Peyton Hunt drives in. Oh, it was swatted from going to get a foul here on Hunt. They're going to hit him for the charge.
That's going to be his second. Up top, everybody, Milaca is really complaining about what happened up top, but when you're looking below, Mora had a defender in position outside the restricted arc and was able to draw another charge. So one thing that Milaca is going to have to understand is that when you drive, someone's going to be waiting there for you. So you got to make sure you jump stop, get a good shot as we get another three here that, just rattles off there by Jonah Smart.
That was just off the mark, and this one's stolen away by Max Sampson.
That's tough because Wolbert tried to go into the. He tried to do a spin move into a lot of traffic, and he lost possession on the offensive side, and that caused a turnover. And then he kind of got a little shoulder rub there to the guy with the ball. So foul for him. So fouls are starting to add up here. Now we got a bunch of guys with 2 for Milacas. Something to keep an eye on.
Absolutely is. Now the Mustangs have it back after all that chaos. It's Ballmer with it who gives it off.
It wouldn't be a Granite Ridge game without chaos there, Ethan.
Absolutely not. Brady has it. Back to Ballmer. Now to Sampson. They were trying to set something up on the perimeter, but so far the Wolves defense has just been everywhere.
Well, it looks like Dallas Fix is not an outside shooter, so his defender is laying way off, so they're clogging up. They're trying to run a flex-type offense, running the guy away from the ball into the middle as Brady takes a little runner into the lane and just gets the roll.
Wow. Talk about the kind roll on that one. They get that one to fall through. 43-39, Wolves with the lead. 13 and a half minutes to go here in half number 2. Well, you can tell right now Moore's being a little bit more aggressive on defense, trying to take the ball away, but they're also doing a good job of not getting the fouls. And, going to get a foul, though, on Mora, so the old announcer jinx right there just as soon as I say they're doing a good job of not getting the fouls. They get one. I will take blame for that one there, Maddox Balmer. That is my fault. I will take the foul.
You can email at Ethan GameDayGilman at WCMPRadio.com.
Wolbert will pull up over everybody
Tough
and
shot.
not getting that one, but that one's going to go off of Haas and almost got the rebound, but I don't think he was expecting it to fall right to him.
Well, Mora had 3 guys sitting under the rim, and they didn't go box anybody out. They're just waiting for the ball to come down, so they got to find a body because Haas came right down the lane there, uncontested, and if he would have got that cleanly, it would have been an easy 2 points for Milaca.
It really would have, and yeah, Mora, and I think as if you're Coach Gracek, you're sitting there telling him, hey, what are you doing just standing there? You got to go be aggressive after that ball because sooner than later, that aggressiveness is going to pay off because late in the game, if you sit there and let it come to you, well, Milaca's going to get that rebound more times than not. And again, they're lucky because, again, I don't think Trace Haas was expecting it to fall right into his lap. Jonas Smart will look for 3, got the defender to jump, puts up a 3, gets it to fall through. That is Jonas Smart from outside, and it's back to a 1-point game between these two teams. Milaca with the 43-42 lead, 12.5 to go. Trace Haas has it. Kyle Martin for 3, no good. It's going to fall right into the hands of Gage Brady on the rebound, and Gage Brady will bring it back up the court now for Mora.
I'm watching this and going, what's going on here? Because they're stepping on the line. What's going on here? That's the women's NCAA red line there. They're well inside us. We got a heat check here, just a little bit off there by Jonas Smart.
Kyle Martin got lucky that the foul happened beforehand because he shoved Balmer away from him, and that should have been a foul. But the foul happened before that, so Martin gets a break there because, again, he definitely shoved the Mora defender away as he got the rebound, but
Balmer with 3 fouls now as well. Something to watch here.
Fouls, as you mentioned, starting to add up on both sides, and 3 for Balmer now. And Peyton Hunt was left alone from 3. Surprised he didn't pull it up, and he'll pull up from long 2. It's no good. Max Sampson going to race after the rebound and grab it. He'll give it off to Brady now on the near side. Brady will take it up the court. Probably hears his head coach Gracek right in his ear, and now he'll pull up a little floater in for 2 from Gage Brady. It's now a 44-43 lead, but here come the Wolves. That's Kyle Martin, shot no good. James Oslin with the rebound. He has to fight through some traffic to get it off to Max Sampson, and Sampson gonna kind of leisurely take this one up the court, kind of settle things down for his offense, realizing now we have the lead, we can just do what we want right now. Nice screen there from Oslin. He'll pull up from 3, off the mark, and it's going to be rebounded by Hunt. And
you can see that the offense that Milaca runs really is with Mora because Hunt makes a big 3. Smart could have had that rebound, but he was running back because he was afraid of the outlet and the easy run out there. So it's getting really chippy here on the court, so it'll be interesting to see how the officials play this because we've got a lot of action going on behind the ball as Gage Brady answers with his own 3.
Yeah, we really do. Ash got into the body of Sampson, and Sampson.
That's got to be,
yep.
Yep.
Oh, yep. Wow.
His 3rd. See, that one's a tough one, though, Ethan, because he was there, but Hunt was in the air, and he couldn't see or land where he needed to give him space. So that's a tough one there to call. It is a 50-50 one. There's a lot of upset Milaca Wolves here, fans in the stadium, and it's a tough one because that could be called either way because he did not give himself, That's 4 now on Balmer, so he's going to have to sit for a while. And again, it's one of those things you have to understand. You can't be, when you're setting that screen, they're running a screen and roll, and what they're doing is the dribbler's not coming off tight against that screen. So it's forcing that defender who's setting the screen to move a little bit to close the gap. And this is the second time now that Mora has been called for that illegal screen.
I'm looking elsewhere. The Mora bench just got the first warning of, I'm guessing, 2 before it'll be a whistle as Oslin gets the rebound. They got a bench warning from the referee saying, hey, you guys need to sit. Their bench players are getting excited and into the game as well, and they're getting a little too into it. They're getting on the court now, so they've been warned, and I'm assuming next time it's going to be a whistle, so got to watch out. And that's unfortunate because as a player sitting, you're just as into it as everyone on the court, but now you got to be careful because, well, you could get a whistle for your team, and all of a sudden it becomes a foul. So you got to be careful if you're
Well, especially when you watch like college ball, everybody gets up on the court. Everybody's doing the little dance and having fun. So that's the third foul on Wolbert.
Oh, I thought they were going to get Ash for that one.
It looks like they called it on Wolbert. So that's the point guard. That's his third. So again, these are starting to add up here with 9:43 left to go as Oslin leans into one, but leaves it a little short.
Yeah. I thought he should have gave that one off to someone. It was a little bit awkward shot. It was going to be tough either way, as now the Wolves have it back on offense. And yeah, we mentioned the chippiness earlier. Just a couple possessions ago as Sampson went up, him and Ash got into each other, and it looked like Ash may have laid there a little bit longer. He may have lingered a little bit. Obviously, he's going to throw his hands up and say, I didn't do nothing, but that's probably a competitive lay. But now Wolbert, a beautiful shot that falls through.
He makes so many difficult shots. That one was on the baseline, falling towards the baseline, and that thing was nothing but net. So he puts up a lot of time and effort in the off season there.
Under the half.
Gage goes to the line, and we see Oslin on the ground on the other side there. So
that's going to be on Kyle Martin, his third, and yeah, it's getting chippy. And as this game goes along, I can't imagine it's going to just get all happier.
Well, I always call the Granite Ridge it's football on hardwood. That's what it is. So as Gage Brady makes his first one there, tie the score.
Yeah, it really is. We might be lucky they're not in pads here this evening. As we'll get a timeout called on the court here, no matter who it's called by. We want to thank Wellia Health for providing the video sponsorship for tonight's great action.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to a new era in healthcare.
With expert caregivers
And advanced facilities
we help you live
in the best way possible.
Engaged, encouraged, and well.
So welcome.
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 Welcome to the new Wellia Health.
Live life well.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stay on track.
I'm Steve Schwartzbauer, your Edward Jones financial advisor. I'd like to help. Call me at 763-552-1100.
Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Again, we want to thank the video sponsor, Wellia Health. They are helping student-athletes shine. Sports medicine services from Wellia Health offered at all three locations, Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. So the
Gage Brady will go to the line here for a second shot after the Wolves called a timeout. And he makes it to give them a 1-point lead. 18-10 lead. Second half here for Mora as Wolbert, the magician shot here, brings it up the court.
And he'll get it back from Ash. And Wolbert stands, gives it back to Ash, and they're giving him some space on the perimeter. He's thinking about it.
Thought about it, and
almost got it to go.
That would have been awesome.
And Fix is going to get the rebound, plus he was fouled. It's going to be the 16th foul now for the Milaca Wolves, the second on Trace Haas. And now you got to be careful if you're Milaca of sending Mora to the line. You don't want to give them any free opportunities at points, because Mora, let's give them credit. They're clutch in these kind of situations, and you do not want them to go to the line and get those opportunity at free points. So if you're Milaca right now, got to be careful with fouls. But again, you don't just want to lay off either, because that's when Mora's gonna pounce and make you pay. As now that shot no good. Oh my God! I don't know how Hunt held on to that rebound, but he did. He cradled it like a baby in one hand. As now the Wolves have it back up. Ash has it.
Not shooting this one.
Nope, he's not. Haas will drive inside. Got the friendly bounce to roll. Up and in for two. And it's 50-49, the lead for the Milaca Wolves. And this game might come down to whoever has it last with 7:40 to go in half number two on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Dr. Sievers is committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly, comfortable atmosphere. They're helping you find a smile you embrace forever as well at embraceamen.com. Gage Brady looked to drive inside. He was quickly double-teamed. He passed it back outside to Sampson. Sampson gets around Wolbert. pushes off a little bit, and
that's a
got
tough
that one to
shot,
fall. 51-50. Coming the other way quickly are the Wolves, no surprise. Wolbert has it. He's going to look, and another, oh my goodness. It doesn't matter the angle, he's going to get it to fall. That's Lewis Wolbert.
You can tell he puts
two.
up a lot of shots in the offseason because he's clutch right now. He's doing a great job. He's keeping Milaca in this as Brady gets a runner, and he goes, you want to see a shot? Watch this shot.
They're answering each other right now, saying, all right, I see yours. How about look at mine?
Body blow after body blow here.
Wolbert has it again. Him and Brady and their handles and their just creative shots are just so entertaining right now, but they're also giving each other the lead back and forth. As now the Wolves will be a little bit patient on offense, look to pass it around, and Wolbert gets a screen. Oh my, that's a big one here for the Wolves, as now it's going to give them a 2-point lead, and they'll lead now 55-53. So all of a sudden, instead of trading a 1-point lead, if Mora gets a 2, it's only going to tie it. So that's a big one here for the Milaca Wolves.
A lot of time left, 6:15 still. Patient offense. Ooh, tough one. Well, I don't know how he caught that one. That was in between two guys.
Uh-oh.
That's taken away finally.
Haas is going to get the steal, and yeah, Fix, I don't know how in the world he got onto it. Is Wolbert back? No good for the first time, as Fix will be swatted the rebound.
Not this time. That would have went down. That would have been awesome.
Mustangs have it back, and they're looking to tie this one and or take a 1-point lead. It's going to be Brady to the net. Drops it through, plus the and one. Wow. Foul here on the Wolves.
I think it's on Ash. It looks like he got there a little late, so.
It is on Ash, his second, team 7th. So from here on out until they reach 10, it's 1-1 for the Mustangs. We're tied at 55, 5:44 to go. I don't think there's anyone else or anyone in this building who wanted this one to be as close as it. Well, maybe the players and the fans, but I think everyone secretly wanted to be close, as Brady will make it a 3-point play to give them a 1-point lead right back. 56-55, 5:40 to go in this second half. Wolbert with it. He gives it off now to Hunt. Now he gives it off to Bolt. Bolt back to Haas. Haas looks to go around the perimeter, gets a screen, but defense is right there. Gives it back to Bolt. Bolt, NBA 3, no good. And it's going to touch the top, and that's going to be out of bounds, and it will go back to Mora.
One thing that Mora does is they like to run a 1-3-1 full court, three-quarter court, half court defense. Haven't seen that yet, probably because of the shooters that Milaca has, but might be something just to do a little bit of a change up here to see what happens and see if you can get a. Oh, had a guy cutting.
Yeah. Gage Brady doesn't care. He'll shoot over it, and it's no good. Martin with the rebound. And, yeah, like you said, I think it would be smart for Mora to maybe try it and catch Milaca off guard, get them with something they haven't seen yet tonight, and maybe they can create a turnover, especially late in the game. That would be huge with now under 5 minutes to go. Wolbert looking to drive to the basket, put up another crazy shot. Instead, he'll give it to Haas for 3, and that is through. Trace Haas, he didn't even have to jump for that one. He just dropped it through. It's going to be a 2-point lead again for the Milaca Wolves, 58-56. Sampson with it for the Mustangs, under 5 to go. Sampson brings it near side, guarded by Wolbert. He gives it back to Smart. Oh my goodness, from the logo, that was ill-advised a little bit there by Smart. I understand he thought he had it, but that was a little bit long, as it's going to go out of bounds. That was from the logo.
Yeah, that was a little long.
As now Wolbert brings it quickly up the court here for the Wolves. Bolt thought about 3. Oh, I thought he was going to pull the trigger. He didn't. He'll give it off to Hunt instead. Now to Wolbert, and if you're Milaca now, you've got a great opportunity to make it a 2-possession game, as now it's, Martin with it. Now to Haas. Bolt back to Martin for 3. That's going to be no good. And Jonas Smart will grab the rebound for the Mustangs. So nothing there on that trip for Milaca, and Mora will get it back with a chance to either tie and take a 1-point lead. Under 4 minutes to go. It is clutch time now for both teams. Oslin with it, gives it out to Brady. I think Brady was looking for maybe an open shot from 3, didn't get it. He'll give it to Sampson now.
A little bit of a fade screen there that they tried for him as Sampson looked inside, nothing there.
And he'll get it to Fix inside. Back outside to Sampson. He wants that 3, but I mean, the height from Milaca just isn't allowing him an open shot that he wants. And Sampson wisely pulls it down. He'll look to go to Oslin. Oslin, nice job inside to Fix, and he puts it up to tie it in for 2. 58-58 all.
good high-low action that got Oslin at the free throw line, and Dallas was able to get his guy sealed to the top and then was able to get a nice little shot to him as looked like that was Hunt who tried to hit that three and just came up a little short. So now with just over 3 minutes here to go in the second half, here come Mustangs with a chance to take the lead here.
Yeah, it was Smart who got the rebound, and he's on the far side. I thought he might take that three, but he didn't. As now Sampson, he wants to go back inside. Instead, he'll give it off to Brady. Under 3 minutes to go, and we're tied at 58. Brady trying a little shake and bake, goes inside to Fix. Shot is up, it's good! Dallas Fix for two, breaks the tie. They now lead by 2, 60-58. We're going to get a timeout here by the Milaca Wolves, and while they take a timeout, we'll take one as well.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Again, we want to thank Wellia Health for providing the video sponsorship here this evening. Wellia Health wants to remind you they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Dr. Mullen and his staff are available at all Wellia campuses. They also have sports medicine services they offer at all Wellia campuses as well. And they are a proud supporter of their local high schools and athletes. They want to wish the boys good luck in the 2023 playoffs. On that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, 2:37 to go. More with a 60-58 lead. Embrace Orthodontics. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. EmbraceMN.com. So the Milaca Wolves have it back. They're on offense. They trail by 2. It's Peyton Hunt with it. He gets a screen, now drives, gives it off to Wolbert. That's an NBA three, and he dropped it through. Lewis Wolbert can't miss right now. 61-60. Milaca back with the 1-point lead. Mora has it back though on offense. They look for the lead again. They're leaving Fix alone on the perimeter. They trust that he's not going to hit from 3. But Brady has it now for the Mustangs. Creeping up, 2 minutes to go now. Fix, they're leaving him alone. Pretty much 3 and long 2. And that one's going to be no good. And a little bit maybe rushed there by Sampson on that one as Haas will get the rebound. And now Milaca has it back. I thought maybe Sampson was going to give that one off to someone or look at another opportunity, but it is missed. And now Milaca has it back. Trace Haas, nice move inside, puts it up and in for 2. And Haas makes it a 3-point lead now for the Milaca Wolves, 63-60, with under a minute and a half to go. Here we go, getting down to crunch time, and the Mora Mustangs are going to call timeout. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Boys Basketball 95.5 FM KBK.
Quality Disposal Systems, your locally owned and operated garbage company, offers personalized, friendly garbage removal. We are now offering wheeled carts for our one-sort curbside recycling for customers within city limits of Mora and Ogilvie. Not happy with your current garbage hauler? Call Quality Disposal, 320-272-4692. That's 320-272-4692. Proudly serving all of Kanabec County and its surrounding areas. Experience a new standard of service at Quality Disposal Systems. Quality Disposal Systems, your locally owned and operated garbage company, offers professional and personalized garbage removal and recycling services. Not happy with your current garbage hauler? Call Quality Disposal Systems at 320-272-4692. That's 320-272-4692. Or go to QualityDisposalSystems.com and like us on Facebook at Quality Disposal Systems. Experience a higher quality of service. Quality Disposal Systems. Quality Disposal Systems, your locally owned and operated garbage company.
Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBEK. Under a minute and a half to go. 1:24 to go in the game. Milaca leads by 3, 63-60. Mora is going to inbound. Sampson with it. Everyone, almost everyone on their feet here.
Well, the student section is, we know that.
Yes. Brady drives inside. Nice job. Put it up and in for 2. So now they're down by 1. But if you're more... We're going to get a foul here on Oslin. his third. If you're Mora here,
Here's that. Sorry, Ethan. Here's that defense we were just talking about. Get Oslin up top here. Really create some problems on the inbound. As they go back to a man-to-man here now.
Ooh, they're gonna get Brady reaching.
Well, as you look, they got to get to the fouls here before it's too late. They were sitting at 3. They were sitting at 3 fouls. So if you want to try and get possession, you're gonna have to get a couple quick ones here right now. So you're able to then get them to the foul line and see if you can get the ball back. So now with 5, they might play it straight up here for a little bit.
Under a minute to go. They're down by 1, and Fix can't believe it, but it's going to be a foul.
And he's got something to give.
Yes. If you're the Mustangs, I think one thing you got to worry about is just that Milaca doesn't hit a 3. I mean, Milaca's been in this second half and in the first half too, has just been hitting 3s from darn near everywhere.
Now you got to figure out who you want to put on the line. They've only been to the line once, so it's really tough to see who's on and who's off. So you got to really see who. Make sure you cover up those shooters. Don't let Wolbert get any type of shot off at all.
Yeah, I don't think Wolbert's the guy they want to send to the line. Instead, it's going to be Martin. So they're going to send Kyle Martin to the line with 35 seconds to go. If you're Mora, it's a 1-and-1. You're down by 1.
It's Oslin's 4th now, so
that'll be a little bit of concern for them. He's a big presence inside for them.
Might have to start going offense for defense here as they go through here. So Kyle Martin, front end of a 1-and-1.
It is up. It is good. 64-62, 2-point game. Hagerness will check in for Oslin. Here we go. This will make it a 3-point game if he makes it. If not, Mora, I would assume, will try and get that last shot. If not,
still one possession regardless here, so.
And no good by Martin, rebounded by Hagerness. Here we go. It stays at a 2-point deficit for Mora, lead for Milaca. 64-62, under 30 seconds to go. Brady.
From the elbow.
No good.
Oh,
no good, but Sampson with the rebound.
Oh!
With the rebound, Sampson tried to get the N1, just couldn't get the roll, but he goes to the line to shoot 2. And these are, huge. And Martin gets his 4th. But these are the biggest of the game so far for Mora.
Yep. I'd say if you make both, call timeout, set up what you want to do here towards the end.
Sampson
on the first.
Rattles it home. That one, it rattled home. So Oslin will check in for Hagerness, like you mentioned, offense for defense. 64-63, Milaca holds on to a 1-point lead, 22 seconds to go. And I'm assuming Mora fouls if they do not make this.
I would say you go into it, call timeout if he makes it, and he missed it. So now you got a foul here.
A lot of time went off the clock there. It was Hiles with the rebound on that missed shot. So still a 1-point deficit. All that Milaca can go up is 3 if they make both. But it's Wolbert at the line. Wolbert will get a timeout call here by the Mustangs, and we'll take one
30-second timeout that they'll take.
Neighborhood National Bank, comfortable and inviting just like home. You are more than an account, you are our friends and neighbors. Neighborhood National Bank strives to make banking easier so you can focus on what's most important to you. You can bank wherever you are by downloading our mobile app and bank from the palm of your hands. Neighborhood National Bank, supporting our local communities proudly with our friends and neighbors. Member FDIC.
We are back here on KBEK, nice 95.5 FM. Thanks to Wellia Health for sponsoring the live video stream here this evening. Can't do it without them. A huge shout out to Wellia Health and Embrace Orthodontics, and of course all of our other sponsors who sponsored tonight's broadcast. Thank you so much to all of them. We can't do it without any of these fine sponsors. We appreciate them more than they know. Wolbert at the line. First one. Ooh, it's good. It looked awkward again. It looked awkward, but it fell through, and I guess it doesn't matter how it looks as long as it drops through.
Mora wanted a over the line there. He was over the line before it hit the rim.
So Wolbert drops them both. Here we go, 66-63. Milaca with the 3-point lead. Mora down to their last chance, 10 seconds to go. Sampson with it. Sampson, he's got to look for someone who can shoot the three.
Oh, we're going to call 1-1.
So now what does Mora do in this situation?
I think you got to make the first, obviously you got to make the first one here. So he's got to make the first one, and then you're going to have to try and miss the second one here.
And get a rebound.
And get a rebound and a putback. The first one's good.
So here we go. Here we go. This could be game.
Or you make it and you set your defense, you foul real quick. You just try and get a quick foul right away as well with no time off. So a couple different ways that Graycheck can do this. Try and miss right away, which is always kind of an adventure because you got to hit the rim. If you don't hit the rim, then it's their ball right away, so you don't get that opportunity. Or you make it and set your full court defense, even get a quick trap, and you haven't pressed all night. So it could be something where you get them kind of flustered and get a steal and a quick putback, and then the game's over. But remember, on a miss, the clock's going to start right away. So if they make it, clock won't start.
So a big spot here for both teams. Again, if he makes it, it's a 1-point deficit. Send the Milaca Wolves back to line, potentially get back up by 3. So a lot of ways this could go, but those 2 free throws by Wolbert, I would venture to say might prove to be the key in this one, whether it goes to overtime or whoever wins. But Wolbert, I mean, between him and Brady, they have just been ridiculous here tonight. So here we go.
Wolbert's had 15 points in the second half right now.
Here we go. Nope, we've got something at the scorer's table. Here we go.
Nope, you got the ball. Samps to the line, makes the second.
So they're going to go for the foul. Inbound foul. There we go.
That's going to be, so that's probably going to be all on Oslin, though. So probably had to have Oslin out of that situation so you could get, that offense for defense. But they called it on Sampson, though.
Ooh. So Oslin doesn't check out. Here we go.
So it's 1-1 for Hunt. So 4.5 seconds. That's a lot of time to get it down the court and get a shot up here as well. So we'll see on the first one here. Up and good.
67-65. If he makes it, it's a 3-point game and got a chance to go into overtime. I would not mind, I should say, free basketball here this evening. This would be a fun one to see in overtime. Hunt, good on the second. Here we go. 68-65, timeout called. We'll take a real quick 30-second break.
This is Paul Jackson, broker, owner of Hewitt Jackson Real Estate in Milaca, located across from Casey's General Store. We have been serving the local community for the past 17 years and would like to wish the Wolves a great experience in playoffs. Come visit our website at www.hewittjacksonrealestate to view not only our listings, but all the listings across the state of Minnesota. And again, go Wolves!
Hey there, this is Destiny at United Country Preferred Real Estate in Milaca. Nobody knows the country like we do. We truly are your local experts in the market. We specialize in lifestyle properties specially for you and have been since 1940. So whatever you're looking for, we can find it for you. Visit us online at ucmilaca.com. United Country Preferred Real Estate in Milaca is a proud sponsor for the Wolves for all Milaca High School sports. Go Wolves!
Here we go. 4.5 seconds to go. Mora will have one last shot to send this to overtime. 68-65. Can Milaca punch their ticket? Can they hold on? Who will we see in the championship game? Will we see free basketball? Will we see overtime? Will Milaca get the victory and go to the championship? We don't know. Oh, it's stolen away by Haas! And Milaca gets fouled right away. And that is going to be 2 free throws for Trace Haas. And if he makes even one, this game is over.
Looks like the foul was on Jonas Smart.
And I don't know where the inbounder was looking.
Yeah, it was kind of an interesting setup there. I didn't think, looks like we got two foul shots here. So 4.5, that's a lot of time to get it down the court. You didn't have to necessarily get a deep throw down the court.
And he misses.
So again, if he misses the second one, clock's going to start right away on a miss. So you got to make sure that you get that ball right away and go.
Mora does have one timeout. Here we go. Haas.
Short.
Oh, he puts it through. That will pretty much almost seal it. Brady will just chuck it up. Oh my gosh, and it's through. So Milaca is going to the championship game against the Albany Huskies. And my goodness, too bad it wasn't a three-point game. We were in for free basketball. Oh my goodness, what a game this was. We're going to hear a word from our fine sponsors. Milaca on to the championship game against Albany on Friday.
Minnesota Equipment reminds you that National Ag Week is March 21st through the 27th. Each American farmer feeds about 165 people, and agriculture is America's #1 export. That's really what Ag Week is all about, recognizing the role of agriculture and celebrating it. Minnesota Equipment celebrates local farmers and asks you to do the same. Highway 65 in Isanti or at minnesotaequipment.com.
Hi, this is Aaron from Aaron's Total Car Care. We are a full-service auto repair shop in Mora with a different approach to your vehicle's care. You can trust our expertise from the little stuff to the big stuff without being pressured to do more than what is needed. At Aaron's Total Car Care, we take care of you like family because we are a family right here in this community with you. When you hear that hard-to-explain noise coming from your car or truck, call 320-679-6910 or find us online at aaronstotalcarcare.com. Fixing vehicles is what we know, but keeping you safe is what we care about.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
This high school sports season, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Keep your home or business comfortable this winter by getting a furnace tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your furnace running at peak efficiency so you can stay warm all winter. And Dale's offers financing on new heating systems as well. Your hometown heating expert is Dale's Heating and Appliance. Avoid costly repairs and call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or find them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Quality Disposal Systems, your locally owned and operated garbage company, offers personalized, friendly garbage removal. We are now offering wheeled carts for our one-sort curbside recycling for customers within city limits of Mora and Ogilvie. Not happy with your current garbage hauler? Call Quality Disposal, 320-272-4692. That's 320-272-4692. Proudly serving all of Kanabec County and its surrounding areas. Experience a new standard of service at Quality Disposal Systems.
Did you know that Franzen Bank & Trust is a Minnesota-owned company? And they're one of the largest community banks around. That's a great combination. As a community bank, they're dedicated to their customers and the communities they serve. You might say they're big enough to help, small enough to care. Last March, they provided $20,000 in grants to 6 different Minnesota communities. They also processed well over 1,700 PPP loans, allowing local small businesses to keep their employees on the payroll during the pandemic. Franzen Bank & Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Nichols Cafe in Pine City is now under new ownership with a brand new name. Mia's Cafe, now open downtown Pine City. Same great food you have known and loved, but under a new name with new hours. Now open 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. on weekdays. Weekend hours remain the same. The new owners at Mia's Cafe are excited to be in town and are ready to serve you. They're looking forward to meeting you and providing you with the same great service you've always loved from Nichols. Come on down to the new Mia's Cafe, downtown Pine City. Stone's Throw Golf Course, nestled along the scenic Rum River in Milaca, is open to the public. They are owned by its members, so every decision made is made by golfers for golfers. Stone's Throw Golf Course challenges the serious golfer with a thought-provoking layout, while at the same time relaxing the casual player with its wonder and scenic beauty. It's more than a golf course. It's memories made with family and friends. 18 holes of golfing bliss on some of the best greens this side of the Mississippi. We look forward to seeing you in the spring.
Everyone has a long to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy checkup with Dr. Matt at Northbound Dental in Ogilvie and Milaca. Dr. Matt and his team believe life is better with healthy teeth and would love to see you and your family soon. Make an appointment today at northbounddental.com or visit them on Facebook. Family Dentistry in Ogilvie and Milaca. We look forward to brightening your smile. northbounddental.com.
Switching to save time and effort is genius, and that is what it's like working with Chuck Swenson State Farm Agency in Mora or Cambridge. They do the work, they understand your situation, and explain your available options. So besides a competitive rate, you get the coverage that fits your needs, and you will understand what is covered and how your policy works. Assistance from your local agent serving 2 locations in Mora or Cambridge. Or you can use their mobile app, Chuck Swenson State Farm Insurance in Mora or Cambridge. Save your time and effort and work with them today.
At Stearns Bank, we're proud to get together to cheer on Dragon Athletics, and we believe that we can always go further when we work together. Whether you're earning your next big win on the field, on the court, or in the arena of life, surround yourself with a team focused on integrity, accountability, and hard work. Put our top-performing team to work for you. Visit our local Pine City branch on Hillside Avenue, call us at 320-629-6713, or explore more online at stearnsbank.com. Go Dragons! Stearns Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Switching to save time and effort is genius, and that is what it's like working with Chuck Swenson State Farm Agency in Mora or Cambridge. They do the work, they understand your situation, and explain your available options. So besides a competitive rate, you get the coverage that fits your needs, and you will understand what is covered and how your policy works. Assistance from your local agent serving 2 locations in Mora or Cambridge. Or you can use their mobile app, Chuck Swenson State Farm Insurance in Mora or Cambridge. Save your time and effort and work with them today.
Oak Gallery and Custom Frame Shop offers custom picture framing, arts, and gifts. Stop on by downtown Mora or Cambridge for any of your last-minute gift shopping for any time of the year. Oak Gallery is sure to have something for that hard-to-buy person and just the right gift. Oak Gallery and Custom Frame Shop is also offering UPS Worldwide Ship and is a UPS access point. Come on in and say hi to Bob and Sue and grab that gift for your hard-to-buy person today.
Building relationships with hometown service. In its 90 years of business, Milaca Building Center and Foley Lumber has loved serving its community, providing quality lumber and great customer service. Milaca Building Center and Foley Lumber want to thank their valued customers for their patronage and their continued support throughout the years. They look forward to working with you on any of your future needs. Your hometown building center, hardware store, and lumber company, Milaca Building Center and Foley Lumber, building relationships with hometown service.
Since 1967, Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley, has been where to go for all your building projects. Let Gerald Schmidt help you with designing, remodeling, or any new construction. Schmidt Construction specializes in residential home building, agricultural, industrial, and commercial buildings. With expert advice on all of your building projects and ideas, when you hire a contractor to take care of your building needs, you can't do better than Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley. 320-384-7901.
All right, we've all caught our collective breaths here, and we are back on 95.5 FM KBEK. The Milaca Wolves have punched their ticket to the championship game in Section 6AA against the Albany Huskies on Friday at St. Cloud State. That will begin at 7. And yes, we will be there. It will not be video, but we will be there with it on the radio. This was a fun one. It was an entertaining one. It came down to the wire, and I don't think anyone here hoped it would do anything less, as again, we want to give a huge shout out to Welly Health for being the video sponsorship this evening. Thank you so much to them for providing the sponsorship here this evening for the video stream. If they don't sponsor it, then we literally don't have video, so thank you to them. Joe Lattimore, oh my goodness, we've kind of caught our breaths, but that was a fun one, and I think that was the only appropriate way for this one to end, was 1 point.
Yeah, it was a great second half. Milaca came out, had that 7-point lead at halftime, and Mora came back and cut it real quick, got it down to 1. They took the lead there for a little bit in the second half, but I think there was a great timeout called by the Milaca coach. Down 2 points, came down, hit a 3, came back, hit another 3, and just really turned the game around there for Milaca. And then it was Mora trying to fight back into it and had some opportunities. And then just think, if they miss, they went their free throws. Milaca, they were free throws 6 for 8. They missed 1 more. We're talking about overtime right now, because that Gage Brady shot from half court that went in was something else. As we're hearing in the background, if you can hear that, a lot of the Milaca fans have hung around here to greet their boys as they come out of the locker room after that fun and exciting game here at Sexton Arena on the campus of St. John's University. Yeah, but Mora outscored them 37-31 in the second half, but 1 point less than what Milaca did in the first half. So just a great high school game. You love to see the compete and how the towns come together. And we came in, we saw a few school buses dropping off for the Mora fans coming in here. So it's just great to see all this fun activity with the fans and the players. And these are moments that the kids and the community will remember for a long time to come.
Absolutely, and of course they will be in the championship game on Friday at St. Cloud State against Albany. And again, this was a fun one between these two teams, a conference matchup, a section matchup. These two split the regular season series, and they each won at each other's house. Now you bring it to a neutral court, and it's a 1-point win for Milaca. And again, I don't think it should have played out any other way, as it was a very good game. Yeah, you mentioned it. Mora won the second half, but Milaca literally won the first half by a point. So that's what made the difference. And both these teams, my goodness, did they find a rhythm here in the second half. Milaca went a little bit cold, kind of like Mora did in the first half. It was kind of a tale of two halves in that sense, because Mora kind of stayed hot throughout. Milaca found a little bit of a cold streak, but at the end of the night, Milaca comes out with 1 more point than Mora does and gets the victory. And yeah, you talk about free throws. They did come and become a factor here in this one, and if Milaca doesn't make one, I mean, we're head to free extra basketball here, and we I don't know, who knows how the outcome is then. But this was a fun one. I'm so glad we got to be a part of it. And looking at these two teams, yeah, it's the tough part about it. You get to see one side just utter jubilation. They're going to the championship game. The other side, unfortunately, has their season come to an end. Obviously, it's going to be tough because you've got seniors. As we look at Mora, they've got a plethora of seniors. You've got Michael Mann, you have Dallas Fix, Jonah Smart, Mark Perry, Max Sampson, Maddox Balmer, James Oslin, and Jack Lynn. That's 8 seniors for this squad. So they'll only get back next year Gage Brady, Josh Hegerness, and Cole Schwarzbauer. Those are the only returning players for the Mora Mustangs next year. But it doesn't get, Milaca has plenty of seniors as well. You've got Kyle Martin, Peyton Hunt, Lewis Wolbert, Ezra Merchant. Then you've got Griffin Bolt, as well as Dylan Greninger. Then you've got Trace Haas, Trenton Hunder, Mason Hartung, and Jaeger Ash. So they've got plenty of seniors that they would be graduating as well. So again, both of these teams had a phenomenal season. Both ended with similar records. Both ended the season 2-3 in the section. Both have played phenomenal here in the playoffs. They played a little bit different games than we're used to seeing from them in the quarterfinals rather. But now you're in the semifinal. What a game it was! And again, so happy we were able to be a part of it. Thanks to all of our fine sponsors, Welly Health as well. And 69-68 win here for the Milaca Wolves as they punch their ticket to the championship game on Friday at St. Cloud State. And before we leave, Joe, give us your final thoughts here on this one.
Well, you mentioned Milaca's style, their pace of play. When you come down to it, you look at the numbers, 51%, both teams shot 51% from the floor, which is really good percentage there. And again, while I'm giving you this, we'd like to thank the St. John's Sports Information director and his staff for giving us these information. It's awesome. But when you look at it, Milaca had 51 shots to 45 shots, so they're getting 6 extra shots up. And the same with 3 points. Mora was 50% from the 3-point line, 9 for 18. But again, that volume, they got 24 up, made 10. So when you get down to it, like you said, their style of their pace of play really helps them win games. You can see it when you get dig into these numbers here. I mean, scoring, they beat both teams had three guys in double figures, and you just go down and down the list. But like you said, the thing that really stuck out is the volume of shots that Milaca gets up. They just get more opportunities, and that's what happened, and it led to 1 extra point for them tonight. In the paint, it was pretty close, 28-24. Mora took that one. Second chance points, Milaca had 11 at halftime, and that's what they ended the game with. So Mora came out and did a great job in the second half of limiting those second chance points. So those are just some things that stood out to me in terms of what was going on. Like you said, that pace of play really helped Milaca win this game because they were just able to get a few more extra opportunities up, and it was all they needed for the victory.
Absolutely. And again, we will be at St. Cloud State on Friday. That one will be audio only. We are not allowed to do video in championships and or state games. So again, a huge, massive shout out to Wellia Health for providing the video sponsorship throughout the entirety of the playoffs, whether it was hockey, whether it was boys basketball, whether it was girls basketball, whatever it was. We want to thank them so much for providing the sponsorship for that, because without that, well, we wouldn't be able to come out here and bring you video. Of course, thanks to all the other fine sponsors, because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be able to be out here anyway, so thanks so much to all of them as well. The final, one more time on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, Milaca 69, Mora 68. We want to wish the Milaca Wolves good luck on Friday, and we congratulate Mora on a fantastic season this year and wish the seniors nothing but the best of luck going forward. Again, remember to stay tuned to the morning shows on KBEK and WCMP on KBK 95.5 FM with Rock and Robin Riley at 7:30 and 8:30. Then on 100.9 FM, WCMP with Josh Ramirez at 7:45 and 8:45. That's when you can catch your local sports updates with me, Game Day Gilman. I'll provide you the local updates from this game and other games going on around the area. Not much else going on around the area right now due to playoffs, but I'll give you updates on that as well as some regional and national sports as well. Of course, stay tuned to our websites at WCMPradio.com, KBK.com, as well as our Facebooks. We'll give you updates on to games that are coming up, if they're postponed, delayed, what have you. If they're moved, we'll also give you articles that will kind of recap the games that have been done as well. Again, the final here in this one, Milaca 69, Mora 68. Remember to be kind to everyone. You never know what someone is going through, and your kindness could really make their day. For KBEK, rather, I'm Ethan Gilman. That was Joe Lattimore. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your night.
Grand Event Center in Mora offers a dynamic space for any type of event, from weddings, birthday parties, meetings, banquet, fundraisers, you name it. We're conveniently located right off of Highway 65 in Mora. All our packages include event coordinators and bar service. We offer in-house DJ service if needed. Your event, the grand way at Grand Event Center in Mora. It's your event. Why not choose the grandest for your event? Find us online at thegrandeventcenter.org or call us 612-462-0300.
Hungry? DQ Grill and Chill in Mora can help with their DQ Signature Chicken and Fry Rings Basket. All white meat seasoned chicken strips, crispy fries with onion rings, Texas toast, and your choice of dipping sauce. Available in 4 or 6-piece baskets. Dessert? How about blends of brownie pieces, Choco Chunks, and Cool Mint all together? Try the Mint Brownie Blizzard this month, or celebrate St. Patty's Day with this treasure under the Rainbow Shake today. Barry and Kim Sherwood, owner-operators. DQ Grill and Chill Mora.
Rick's Appliance and Home Furnishings in downtown Mora is celebrating their 38th anniversary. They offer educated sales personnel, quality customer service before, during, and after the sale, as well as a full array of household name brand appliances, appliance parts, home furnishings, and home decor to suit your style. Stop on in today downtown Mora at Rick's Appliance and Home Furnishings. Rick's Appliance and Home Furnishings thanks you for all of your continued support over the past 38 years.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirements stay on track.
I'm Steve Schwartzbauer, your Edward Jones financial advisor. I'd like to help.
Call me at 763-552-1100.
Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Quality Disposal Systems. Your locally owned and operated garbage company offers professional and personalized garbage removal and recycling services. Not happy with your current garbage hauler? Call Quality Disposal Systems at 320-272-4692. That's 320-272-4692. Or go to qualitydisposalsystems.com and like us on Facebook at Quality Disposal Systems. Experience a higher quality of service. Quality Disposal Systems.
Neighborhood National Bank, comfortable and inviting just like home. You are more than an account, you are our friends and neighbors. Neighborhood National Bank strives to make banking easier so you can focus on what's most important to you. You can bank wherever you are by downloading our mobile app and bank from the palm of your hands. Neighborhood National Bank, supporting our local communities proudly with our friends and neighbors. Member FDIC.
This is Paul Jackson, broker owner of Hewitt Jackson Real Estate in Milaca, located across from Casey's General Store. We have been serving the local community for the past 17 years and would like to wish the Wolves a great experience in playoffs. Come visit our website at www.Hewitt Jackson Real Estate to view not only our listings, but all the listings across the state of Minnesota. And again, go Wolves!
Hey there, this is Destiny at United Country Preferred Real Estate in Milaca. Nobody knows the country like we do. We truly are your local experts in the market. We specialize in lifestyle properties specially for you and have been since 1940. So whatever you're looking for, we can find it for you. Visit us online at ucmilaca.com. United Country Preferred Real Estate in Milaca is a proud sponsor for the Wolves for all Milaca High School sports. Go Wolves!
Minnesota Equipment reminds you that National Ag Week is March 21st through the 27th. Each American farmer feeds about 165 people, and agriculture is America's #1 export. That's really what Ag Week is all about, recognizing the role of agriculture and celebrating it. Minnesota Equipment celebrates local farmers and asks you to do the same. Highway 65 in Isanti or at minnesotaequipment.com.
Hi, this is Aaron from Aaron's Total Car Care. We are a full-service auto repair shop in Mora with a different approach to your vehicle's care. You can trust our expertise from the little stuff to the big stuff without being pressured to do more than what is needed. At Aaron's Total Car Care, we take care of you like family because we are a family right here in this community with you. When you hear that hard-to-explain noise coming from your car or truck, call 320-679-6910 or find us online at aaronstotalcarcare.com. Fixing vehicles is what we know, but keeping you safe is what we care about.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.